come back for our last chapter in DDJ for this month. And we have the new beginning, 81 again, start next month. So today's chapter, we are going to use the best way to explain about what is the honesty or faith, honesty, or sincerity, because all those English meaning probably including Chinese characters. But here we put honest. Honest word may not sound sweet. So what does that mean? We see nowadays in our world, the sweet words, dangerous thing is sweet. And we wanted to not very honestly want to take advantage from people. We're going to use the sweet words, sweet sentences. So sounds sweet, sounds to be too good to be true. So if anything we see beauty in the appearance of the beauty, appearance of the beautiful, appearance is so nice, we need to at least be careful, right? When we reach a certain age, we all learn that. Unfortunately, younger generation people, they haven't had that kind of experience to learn that. So we have the duty, we have the tasks to sharing our experience with them. Particularly if we are parents or our teachers, we need to share that with our younger generation people. And after that, sweet words may not be honest. That's what we wanted to be aware. A lot of time, like our elderly sharing the experience with us may not be very nice. When we are a teacher sharing some good experience, telling us the truth, usually it's not a very pleasant words. Sometimes even a little bit conflict, kind of sharp words. So we needed to be aware what is the good part, what is the other part. Beauty or not beauty. Sweet words, not sweet words. Which one is more likely going to benefit my life? So that's the important part we learned from today's key sentences. And the key words is the honest, that xin, called xin. Yeah. The charitable people not argue over to show their good deeds. So what is the charitable people? Or we said that virtual character, virtual people. People very kind, very honest, very kind. They don't use the argument, don't use the conflict words. So we can expand our thoughts into our world, our society. We trying to find the wisest words, wisest way to dealing with our life. Right? So we needed to find what is the best way to conquer the best condition, to make the things better. A lot of time we're trying to just arguing or trying to see, I wanted to finish something, I use a shortcut or some easier way to make life easier. But as a matter of fact, sometimes it make the situation worse. If people who like argue over often show vile expression. So these things sometimes turn out very nasty and very unpleasant. So we don't want to be that situation. Sometimes we use the honest way to approach whatever we are using this lifetime. We found everything turned out nicely, smoothly. Everything going to pay for itself. So, 知者不博, there's people who have wisdom may not be erudite. The people if have a true wisdom, they don't need to say much. They don't need to use a lot of information to show wisdom. And we truly know something. We don't need to use a lot of words to describe it. Like Einstein talking about relativity, talking about the physics. He only have 1 or 2 pages showing that the wonderful, beautiful physics, rule to explain the universe. And you know what? Then later people are going to write the books after books and only explain that 2 pages. That's what I trying to give the example. So the true wisdom only need a few words. That's why I like Lao Zi so much, because Lao Zi is only use a few words. He can explain something, the true wisdom in his mind. So in the opposite way, people who has educated may not be wise enough. Read a lot of books, they think they are very wise, but they use their knowledge to take advantage from people. They use a lot of education or something to take advantage from other people. It's not a real true wisdom. So therefore, the first few sentences talking about the real situation in our world. And the second part is how about the sages, or what we call the saints, how they dealing with the situation. What are they telling us? So the first thing, the sages do not accumulating anything, means stay away from the material needs. We're trying to make things simple, make this world, everything, our life simple, make our dealing with things very economically, use simplicity, use the simple way to dealing with things. We don't need to accumulate a lot of things. Like we don't need to have a lot of books and then get the true wisdom. So he's sharing, sages were teaching how to dealing with our life. First sentence, the more you help others, the more you possess. So we give to people 3 things. One is the material needs. We can share that with people. That's one kind of sharing. Second one, sharing the knowledge, wisdom. That's the second one. Then third one, sharing, help people don't get afraid, don't get the danger, right? To helping people stay away from the danger, like a savior. Like Jesus Christ saved people in the described in Bible, yeah. And then like Buddha, like all the good people. That's kind of third kind of sharing. And number 9, the more you give others, the more you will receive. To give
better than to take. The people get a better reward from to give. To get less this way. Yeah. We can change that to we, right? To you, to we, or to I. We change that idea into our life, and we to ascending our spiritual power, to ascending our wisdom. The first part is the real situation. Second part is the sages teach. Third part is how about the heaven level, the spiritual level. The spiritual level, the truth of heaven, about the today's chapter, is we know like a rain, like our environment. God created the heaven, creators. They created clouds, created the rain to share all the water to all the people, to benefit the people, benefited the soil, to this country, that country, trying to be very fairly to dealing with all the living beings. And the benefit of all beings, not harm them. God created everything, trying to benefit everyone, not harm. Harmless damage is come from us, not from God. So if we know that, we need to learn that from heaven, learn that from God. So therefore, the virtues of the sage is serve and help all beings, not fight them. We benefit them. We're trying to learn from them, trying to share in our whatever we have, services or work goods, but not to trying to take advantage back from the people. So this is the whole chapter is very simple and is very straightforward. But if we think deeper, we know it's not just the words, is the true wisdom there. People they cultivate in Tao. They have all different group of people, spiritual people. They're trying to cultivate the Tao, cultivate the wisdom, use the meditation or sentence mantra, sutra, or whatever. And what is the purpose of that? Is trying to give us the chance to open the gate of the wisdom. So that gate, people have different ways. Some masters, they point out the mystical gate, they open that, say, oh, I open that for you, and from now on, you're going to receive in the message like a channel, like the cable man. They walk into the house, or you can online, they give you the password, and then you open that channel, then we can watch different channels. So the mystical gate actually is the sacred point in our body, or like the channel, they turn the switch up and make us to understand more about the wisdom, understand the true power of our true life, true self. This gate opened, people get continuously receiving the message from that, receiving the benefit from that. Just like we have our cell phone, our computer, we didn't pay the fee, we didn't get that opened, we will not get the true knowledge from them or information from them. The true heaven gate opened, God doesn't take the advantage from us. Like in our world, cable man come, have to pay monthly fees to get a benefit continuous. But God give us different way. So there is no harm from heaven. And the virtue of the sage also do the same. We know Lao Zi teaching us the Tao Te Ching, or Buddha teaching us the, all the Western heaven things. They never say we have to pay them, right? They never say we have owe them something, because they give us, just want to helping us, not take the advantage from us. So that's the difference. The human world and the heaven world is very different. So we need to learn that. And the sage also help people, trying to teaching us be peaceful, not take advantage from other people, not take advantage from other living beings, don't killing them, love them. So we learned from that. So today's this final chapter, I hope we have all have a feedback, and we can share our thoughts after this one done. Okay, so thank you very much.